Hey, stay deep. Please like and subscribe. Please click on the deck heroes icon. Click on subscribe. It's 100% free. Blood in, blood out. Anyway, this is a film review of The Joker. I'm going to do a fancier version. Which builds on the same theme, so I had to get it off my chest. Bottom line, I don't know when I'm going to get all the editing done. But this is the problem with the film from my point of view. The narrator is unreliable. In the first one, in the Joker Part 1, the Joker is an unreliable narrator. You know what I mean? Because we're kind of looking through his eyes, which is a delusional perspective. But in the Joker 2, the narrator is an unreliable narrator. Work that one out, and that is the heart soul for me anyway about why this film is fundamentally just completely stupid and irrelevant and should never have been signed off and should never been made. And Todd Phillips, man, if I ever see you out there, man, I want to give you a ping. Nope, joking, obviously. So why am I saying that? Because if the Joker isn't the Joker, listen to what I've just said. If the Joker is not the Joker, then the fact they've actually got to say something after that shows you the ridiculous situation that we're in. Okay, I'm going to start off at the end. So who is the Joker if he's not the Joker? Again, we got an unreliable narrator. And I'll explain why I got an unreliable narrator. But let's take the film on what it is. So we watched that Joker 2 and all the pointless music in the middle, which added absolutely nothing at all. Just on that subject quickly, before I get to the thing I was just saying, in Lion King or something, when they're kind of singing about something, there's a reason to it and it adds to story. You know what I mean? It adds to story. He can't wait to be king. I think he can't wait to be king, and that's what's at front of mind. It moves the story forward. There wasn't one single song which would nail anything, which really moved that story forward in any significant way. Completely pointless. But worse than that is everything was pointless. Everything was pointless. Even the people that should have been dead in the first part, we understand that. No, they're not dead anymore. The psychologist woman, he was walking off at the end of the Joker 1, and the psychologist lady, I'm not saying she deserved it, but she was dead. He was walking with her blood on his feet. Dead. Or what about the girl that he was in his block where he lived, and with the other little girl, gorgeous, a black lady, stunner. Dead, I think, right? No, not dead. Nobody dead. And that's not what I'm saying, but it's the freaking Joker that we're talking about here. So if he's not the Joker, okay, let's take the film on what it presented at the end of the day. Pointless courtroom drama because he didn't tell us anything new and he didn't expand anything in any way. In fact, he kind of retracted. We went backwards on what we thought we knew. He didn't tell us anything new. We went backwards, so we unlearned stuff. And this is the spoiler warning. If he's not the Joker, then who is the Joker? Not necessarily anybody was the Joker. And I know there was a hint to who might be the Joker, but why would he be the Joker? And this is what brings me to the first part. Why would he be the Joker? Because if we kind of rewind to part 1, you'd think the Joker be with the person in the film called the Joker. No, of course not. You'd think the Joker would be the person that lives in Gotham, the one who's got the maniacal laugh, the one who's got the mental health problems, psychotic mental health problems, the one that was going around murking people, the one, oh my God, you can put all these things together, the one that knows Bruce Wayne, and you know what I mean, has got some kind of association with the Batman to be, and the only reason why he wasn't kind of older than what he was, for what I think anyway, was because of timeline considerations or timeline choices. All of these things. Does that make him the Joker? All those things, especially being that Joker film, we kind of think he's in the film called The Joker and talk about part 1. No. So if all of those things don't make the Joker, then who is the Joker? Who's the person who killed the person pretending to be the Joker? Does that make... Would that make them the Joker? What makes them the Joker if all those things aren't enough? Pointless. Pointless. And it's just... They just wasted our time. This is why we're so... Like, listen, I've watched 1,000 reviews on this thing. It inspired me to do a review. And I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do some fancy editing. Like I said, it's going to be amazing. But at the heart of it is just that they wasted our time. And everybody in unison agrees. And the only thing which is probably more egregious than what he did, even though he just wasted all our time, is what they did with the Matrix. And that's what that's what you got to get in your mind. Sometimes these directors, they're just playing with us, man. Aren't they just playing with us? Anyway, I don't want to get into the Matrix. This made me cry again. Okay, listen. This film is one of the worst, and unfortunately, it's so bad. I watched another review. I'm saying that Todd Phillips must have hated that first film. All those accolades and all the money that it made and all of the motivation, which to make a part 2, all that stuff, and getting Joaquin Phoenix. I feel bad for him, and I feel bad for Lady Gaga and everybody else in that film who turned up, but they just didn't have any product to work with. They had nothing to work with. So it's just down to Todd Phillips. It's just being too selfish. At the end of the day, I don't know him, but this is the word on the street, and it fits. Listen, brother, if you didn't want to make the film that badly, you've made enough money. And you've got enough sway with that. You've got enough sway with any film producer that if you didn't want to make it that bad, just don't make it. Don't make it. You know what I mean? Just give it to somebody else who will have a go. But no, you chose to make it, and you chose to sabotage it. A la Matrix. That latest Matrix debacle. Just, oh my gosh. You're lucky that's out there, my friends. Otherwise, you would be the shining example of the worst, most pathetic, just an awful person who doesn't have the professional kind of standards just to make something which to suit the fans. You're doing something to suit your damn self. So you're annoyed about it. Anyway, this is part 1. Let's go to that happy place. This is part 1. Let me know in the comments if you agree or if you disagree. I'm going to do another part. I'm going to do another review. As I say, it's going to be a lot more fancy. You're going to do a lot more editing and get some actual kind of stills from the films, or kind of little bits that I can play and all that kind of stuff. And it's going to go in a deeper dive on what was established in part 1. They're going to give away the structure now. What was established in part 1. And how it took everything away, and do it like a deep dive, bit by bit, and then just roll out to the end and say, this person just wasted our time. There you go. Please like, subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to click on notifications. And that's the end of reviews for the Joker 2 part. Duh. What I aim for this channel to do is just be more kind of thoughtful, incisive. Kind of channel, just kind of touching on a lot of kind of social events. I'm going to do a little bit of deeper dive in, and maybe a little bit of fitness as well. I'm a fitness person. I do believe in kind of physical health to have mental health as well. See you on the journey. Please like, subscribe. Dead Steve, and I'm out.